What's up, YouTube? It's Chris with Murphy Firearms Training. I have got with me one of my favorite little guns, a Walther P22. See that it is unloaded. It is a California edition. If you're wondering if you ever see one of these for sale and you want to know a California edition, the standard P22 comes with a 10-round magazine. The California edition also comes with a 10-round magazine. Everything is the same about this gun except it is stamped CA right here. The one difference between this gun and a standard P22 is that this little muzzle cap that is threaded does not have flats for a wrench and is red Loctited on so that you can't mount a muzzle device. That's the big difference. But anyway, so we're going to remove our magazine. We're going to take this gun apart. I own 4 of these. I use these for my basic pistol classes. It's the first gun that I have people shoot. They shoot I have 4 semi-automatics, I have 4 revolvers, and basically use these to introduce people to handguns. Love these guns. They fit a lot of beginners' hands well, youth and ladies. They fit their hands really well. It's a nice size grip. It's very comfortable shoot, very easy to shoot, very difficult to take apart to clean. So I want to show you how I disassemble and reassemble this gun for cleaning. Hopefully, if you own a P22, this will help you. So with the slide locked open, and you don't have to do this with the slide locked open, but always start with the slide locked open and make sure it's unloaded. You're going to pull this down. So pull this tab here down. Once you pull that tab down, that allows the slide to go further back. Pulling this apart is really easy. You're going to pull this further back. You're going to lift up on the rear, and you're going to bring this forward. Voila, disassembled. This is field stripped, okay? So you're going to clean this gun. So clean inside your barrel, clean your action area, clean inside your slide, okay? I like to give this a light coat of oil just because this is metal guide rod, metal spring. Make sure they don't rust. The slides on these guns, you'll notice this is an insert. This is a steel insert here, but the actual body, this part here, is aluminum. And so it is one gun that you really don't have to oil the exterior of the slide when people handle it because it is aluminum. But this stuff inside is steel. The barrel is steel, so you do need to oil those things, okay? Most folks can take this apart pretty easily. Putting it back together is the nightmare, because you have to get this guide rod into, there's a little hole right there. See that little hole it fell into? That has to go in there. This has to get compressed, and this has to go far enough back to go all the way to here to seat down over that hammer, and you'll see that hammer spring holds it up. You have to push down and get it forward enough that you can move this lever back up. All of that while it's under spring tension. So I'm going to show you the trick I use. Maybe it'll help you. So what I do is I put this guide rod and spring in here, and I compress this. This is the fun part, is getting it compressed, okay, until the guide rod pokes out of the slide. And I compress it all the way. Get a good firm grip on that. Put the barrel back and get it to here. Okay, now I'm going to wiggle this, and you can lift this up and wiggle this guide rod until it pops into, here it pop in. Then we're going to go all the way back, down, and forward. Okay, all the way back, down, and forward. Click that back. Okay, and another neat feature about this gun, I like to test fire guns after I reassemble them. With 22s, if you test fire this, that firing pin is going to ping your chamber mouth, okay? Most 22s cannot be dry fired safely. This gun has a neat feature. If I flip it to safety, I get this little bar, and I'll show it to you on camera. That little bar flips out and blocks the firing pin, and so I can actually dry fire this gun as long as the safety's on. And so it does have a magazine disconnect. All of Walther P22s have a magazine disconnect, even the California models. Okay, so there we go. Now, why do I own a California model? The answer is because it was on Gunbroker for cheap, and nobody would buy it, and I needed a 4th one of these. So I bought the California model, and that's the one I'm showing you today. So anyway, but I do have 3 standard models as well, and like I said, the only difference is a little cap on the end. If you don't plan on mounting something on this threaded muzzle, California model's just as good as a regular model. So anyway, that's the P22 disassembly and assembly, as well as test fire. Hope that helps somebody. It is a great little gun. Hope you like the video. And I hope if you have a P22, maybe my little trick helps you get it back together easier. Appreciate your support, folks. Like and subscribe.